Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. Recently, Fox officially announced Drew Goddard, a renowned screenwriter who's worked on the likes of The Martian, Cabin in the Woods, Daredevil, The Defenders, Cloverfield, and much more, will be serving as the screenwriter and director of the X-Force movie. While I think he's a fantastic choice for this, today I wanted to talk about the team itself. It has been confirmed that the team will be led by Deadpool and Cable, and will be, quote, a Black Ops force of down and dirty mutant warriors who are more ruthless than their X-Men counterparts. So of course, that got me wondering just who will make up the movie team. The first question to answer is how many members should it have? The X-Force in the comics, I've noticed, usually have about 5 members in its ranks. It has gone up to about 7 before, but it usually at least starts out at 5. So with that in mind, who could be in this? Well, the first and perhaps most obvious is Domino. Domino is set to make her first appearance in Deadpool 2, where she's being played by Zazie Beetz. Here, she's said to be an ally of Cable's. So unless she gets killed in that movie, I honestly don't know why she wouldn't be here. So I think we can go ahead and assume that Domino is on the list. That leaves just 2 spots. There is a wide range of characters from the comics to choose from, however, I think it's safe to cut out certain members of the X-Force in the comics due to their previous appearances in movies. I think Deadpool takes place in a different timeline than the main X-Men one, but I'd still say this is safe to assume. Therefore, Wolverine, X-23, Psylocke, Archangel, Cannonball, and Colossus can probably all be marked off. Not that Colossus would be down for it anyway.
The way the world sees us. The way we...
I considered Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and I think she could be likely, as she actually could take the place of Tabitha Smith, a frequent X-Force member in the comics who has the ability to blow things up, pretty similar to Negasonic Teenage Warhead's powers in Deadpool. The only thing in a way is that Colossus is serving as her mentor, and he probably wouldn't let her join a kill-happy Black Ops team. But I still think she's the likely candidate here. They could certainly go with Tabitha, but I think ultimately because of how similar their abilities are, they'd probably choose the more popular character, cinematically speaking. I think the character Warpath is a very, very likely choice. He was in X-Men Days of Future Past, but his role was so tiny and forgettable that I think Fox would be okay with using him again here. It wouldn't confuse people like it would if they went and saw Cannonball in New Mutants, and then a completely different Cannonball in X-Force. I think he'll definitely be in it, as he fits the description, but also Warpath's very much associated with the X-Force. Another option I considered was Fantomex. He was a member for a while recently. He's technically not a mutant. He's a mutate created by Weapon Plus, however, Deadpool's not a mutant either, so it could work. However, I do feel like the two of them, on a visual level and even in the way they fight, might be too similar for them to be on a team together in the movie. He even has a healing factor like Deadpool, though it isn't nearly as strong. One last character I considered who I think could be there as well is Forge. His power in the comics basically has to do with machines, so he's not really a combat type character, but I think he could potentially be here as a sort of Q for the team, making gadgets and such for them. I also want to mention Hope Summers. Cable is her protector in the comics because she's like this big deal. She was the first mutant born in a while when mutants weren't being born. And in the picture of Cable for Deadpool 2, we see that he has a teddy bear on his belt, which seems to be a reference to Hope. There was also a reference to her in the Deadpool 2 teaser that played with Logan. So I think she might be here, though my guess is she'll probably be pretty young if she is, so she might not be like an active member. But at the end of the day, I think we'll be getting a team along the lines of Cable, Deadpool, Domino, Warpath, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and maybe even Forge. I think Tabitha Smith and Phantom X are both options as well, either in the first movie or maybe even additional members in sequels. But there you have it. Those are some of the characters I think will probably join the X-Force. But what do you guys think? Who would you like to see make up the ranks of this team? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.